Liam Cross wasn't just a pilot. He was a pilot, young, charming, and dubbed the Golden Boy of Blue Ridge. At just 29, he clocked more air hours than most of his peers. Born and raised in the sleepy mountain town of Blue Ridge, North Carolina, Liam was the kind of person mothers trusted and daughters adored. The town watched him rise from a shy high school kid to the youngest commercial pilot at Skyfront Airlines. On May 3, 2023, he boarded his private Cessna 350, planning a solo flight to Asheville. He never made it. The flight plan was clear. The weather, pristine. Radio contact was smooth until 20 minutes into the journey. Then, silence. Just static. The plane vanished off radar, somewhere over Pisgah National Forest. The search was immediate. Liam's parents, Maureen and Charles Cross, were frantic. Hundreds of volunteers scoured the forest. Helicopters buzzed overhead for days. No wreckage. No signal. Nothing. The FAA launched an investigation. At first, the theory was mechanical failure. But Liam's aircraft had undergone maintenance just days before. A full tank, no signs of distress calls. It didn't add up. 3 days in, the local sheriff got an anonymous tip. Look into his phone. Start with Chloe. The name meant nothing to his family. Liam's phone history, recovered through cloud backups, was a Pandora's box. First, Chloe Turner, an investigative journalist from Atlanta, known for exposing corporate corruption. They'd exchanged hundreds of encrypted messages over 6 months. Some hinted at a shared secret, others at blackmail. There were voice memos. One, recorded days before his disappearance, chilled investigators. If anything happens to me, check the files in my hangar locker, and don't trust anyone wearing a badge. The locker, unopened until now, held a hidden USB drive. Its contents? Flight logs, names, bank accounts, and evidence that Skyfront Airlines had been falsifying maintenance records on several planes. Even worse, one plane Liam had flown weeks prior had almost crashed due to those falsified records. He'd kept quiet. Until Chloe. Liam wasn't just a pilot. He was a whistleblower. The investigation split into 2 fronts. The disappearance and the cover-up. Chloe was found in a motel outside Chattanooga. She was terrified. She admitted she and Liam had planned to leak everything to the press. But someone had gotten ahead of them. I told him to wait, she sobbed during questioning. But he wanted to fly anyway. Said he had a plan. Said he'd leave breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs? Investigators began combing the route again, this time looking for anything unusual. It took a week, but they found a GoPro duct taped beneath a park ranger's lookout point, pointed at the sky. Footage showed Liam Cessna being followed by a black chopper. No insignia. No flight records of such an aircraft in the area. As the story unraveled, so did the image of Liam. Investigators found another layer to blackmail. Liam wasn't just threatening to expose Skyfront. He'd been pressured into staying quiet by someone from within the FAA. Emails showed he'd received anonymous payments totaling $120,000 over 4 months. Hush money. But he'd grown a conscience. Or maybe he feared another near death. Chloe had been pushing him to come clean, and he agreed. The final piece dropped when the FAA's regional director, Alan Brody, was placed on administrative leave after text surfaced between him and a Skyfront executive. On July 18th, 76 days after his disappearance, a hiker found a wing fragment and a cracked aviator's headset near Devil's Backbone Ridge. Weeks later, they located the rest of the plane, half submerged in a swamp. But no body, no remains. Then, a twist no one saw coming. A photo surfaced online. Grainy, a man who looked exactly like Liam, walking through a gas station in Arizona, just a week old. Investigators ran facial recognition. 89% match. Not enough to confirm, but enough to spark whispers. Did Liam fake his own death? Or was he running for his life? To this day, Liam Cross remains missing. Chloe lives under protection. Skyfront collapsed under federal investigation. Alan Brody was indicted. Liam's parents still leave the porch light on every night, because whether he's dead or hiding somewhere out there, the truth is still up in the air.